hips and salsa? In this video, I'll help you unlock the secrets for natural hip movement in just a few simple steps. Believe me, it's easier than you think. Welcome back to Dancing with Gali. I'm Galitzine, and today you will learn how to move your hips and salsa effortlessly. We'll break it down into 4 simple parts, helping you progressively master the key elements for hip movement through our basic steps. Yes, moving your hips and salsa fluidly can be a major challenge for many salsa beginners. So we're gonna tackle that problem in this video. Let's get started. The first secret I'm gonna reveal to you is how to unlock your hips. Yes, most people, even intermediate dancers, don't know that what I'm about to tell you is the source of their hip movement problems. If you're blocking your hips, it doesn't matter what I tell you about hip movement, you won't be able to do it. So, to unlock your hips, the first thing you need to do is unlock your knees. What? Yes. And how? Well, you need to bend your knees just a little bit. Just unlock them. You see? As soon as you do it, you will feel how your hips have the freedom to move wherever they want to go. Try it right now. Can you feel it? Now, sometimes our posture doesn't help us either. Another thing that might be blocking your hip movement might be the position of your pelvis. If your pelvis is going forward, it's gonna block the movement to the sides, okay? Look, it's really hard to do it. So, if that's your case, try to center your pelvis so your hip flexors and your sitting bones are relaxed and able to move. So, knees unlocked, pelvis centered, perfect. Now that the first step is done, we can continue. Let's move on to the second step. Understand hip action in salsa. So, how does hip action work? Let's break it down. Stand up with your legs hip distance apart, don't go farther, okay? And your weight centered. Remember, your knees have to be slightly bent the whole time. Maybe sometimes one more than the other one, but always slightly bent. Now, shift your weight to your right and move your hip to the side until you feel that your hip and your sitting bone are popping out to the side. If you're not there yet, try to keep moving to the side until you feel that you're kind of sitting on that hip. Yes, like this. You also need to push the floor to the side without raising your level to move your hip to the side. I'm pushing the floor, your torso stays in the center and the level of your body stays the same. I keep my same level, but I push the floor so I move my hip. Okay? Your other leg should be free of weight. Boom, boom. Now let's move on to the other side. Bend your knees, change your weight, go with your hip to the side and push the floor until you feel that your hip and your sitting bone are popping out to the side. Your other leg is free of weight. You got it? That's it. Okay, let's practice this a few times, changing legs. Let's do it. So we go 1, remember to push the floor, hip popping. Pop, 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 pop. That's. Perfect. If you're still struggling, feel free to pause the video so you can work it until you feel comfortable with the movement. So this is how and why the hips move when we're dancing salsa. We push the floor, we change the weight, we are using the floor to move our hips. That way you will be moving them naturally and they're gonna sway effortlessly. Let's try it now with salsa tempo. Yay! So you know that in salsa we do 1, 2, 3 and we also have a 4. The tempo number 1 and 2 are gonna be quicker and smaller than number 3 because we're gonna connect and we're gonna extend the movement through tempo number 4. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Tempo number 3 is combined with tempo number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's tackle the step number 3, which is transfer the sensation to our basic steps. Since this video focuses on hip movements, I won't be stopping to explaining the basic steps. If you still don't know the basic steps, I already made a video where I explain the 5 basic steps you need to know to start dancing salsa. I will leave you the link in the description box so you can check them out and keep learning. So let's start with our first basic, and the most important thing to do is to give a like to this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. This helps me by letting YouTube's algorithm know that this video is helping you and maybe reach more people that will be needing this video. So let's start with the basic to the back. Every time you move your leg, remember to bend your knees, go to the back, push the floor so your hip pops to the side. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Same thing. Let's go to the sides. 1, 2, 3, and again, change your weight. In this case, you're gonna feel it a little bit more. If you don't push the floor, it's gonna look like that. You see? But if I push the floor, we go, and you feel here and here popping. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the front. We're gonna start with this leg now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You should be moving the one that is in front of you. Okay, so you should be moving right and left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. In this one, you will feel it maybe slightly different, but don't forget that your pelvis stays here. Try to not go with your pelvis forward. So you don't go here, you stay here. Bam. The sensation in your hip, your sitting bone, and everything is the same. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do forward and back. Let's start with your right leg to the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. Don't forget to bend your knees. Pelvis centered. And push the floor with the leg that is opening or the leg that is changing the weight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it faster and faster and forward and change legs. Now this one, and back and forward and back. Remember to push the floor every time. Let's do it in slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Stop.
Nhà anh chị em nào mà hay trữ đồ ăn lâu ngày trong tủ lạnh thì nên có cái máy hút chân không?
Perfect. Okay, let's do the final basic step. We're gonna cross back. Okay? Same thing to the back. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Change your weight, push the floor. Change the weight, push the floor. You have to feel your hip going to the side. If I don't push the floor, I'm gonna stay here. You see? If I push the floor, I'm gonna move your hip. Well, not your hip, but I'm gonna move mine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got it? Now let's get to the final step and the most exciting one. Practice with music. Yay! Are you ready? Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Please support my channel with your like. Let me know if and how this video is helping you, and also which topic would you like me to cover in future videos. Music, please. 5, 5, 6, 7, and back. Back, push the floor, bend your knees. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front and back. 1, bend your knees, push the floor, don't forget. Change your legs forward. Cross, 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 cross. Keep pushing the floor. And change the music.
Next level.
5, 6, 7, and back, back. Push the floor, bend your knees, sides. Front. Front and back. Front, back. Front, back. Change your legs and back, front, back, front. Keep pushing the floor, bend your knees, cross back. Try to turn. Yes. Perfect. How was it? It was easy? It was easier than you thought? It was hard? It was hard, but you made it? Remember, practice makes perfect. So, try this video as many times as you need until you feel the movement is natural for you. It will become second nature if you practice. I hope this video helps you understanding hip action in salsa. If so, please let me know in the comments. Please share your flag with me. I would love to know where you're watching and dancing from. If you want to continue dancing and learning, I recommend you to do this video